also reflect today is International Women's Day, a day devoted to celebrating the achievements of inspirational female role models around the world. So who better to join us than the founder of Girls Out Loud, Jane Kenyon, whose programmes empower girls to channel the potential and make better life choices. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Jane. I suppose the focus on it for one day, but we should be bearing this in mind throughout the rest of the year as well.
Absolutely. As I always say, International Women's Day is every day for me and the people that work in Girls Out Loud. So, yes, it's a permanent state of affairs for us.
OK, and in terms of the ledger of the sort of pluses and minuses, are you on top at the moment?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Right.
We've got a long way to go. I mean, this year's theme of International Women's Day is embracing equity. So, you know, we might talk about equality quite a lot in terms of the culture in organisations and that we're more open to diversity, but the inclusion bit is missing. So that equity, women and girls still have a long way to go to level that playing field so that they actually have the opportunity to harness their equality. So we still have
where is the problem then? Is that in career choices and employment prospects, or is it once they get into the world of work?
I think it starts much younger, which is why I ended up working with 12 to 14-year-olds. I think it starts by their lack of belief, by the amount of the landscape they're trying to navigate, which is pretty brutal. When you look at the growth in misogyny in schools, when you look at the level of sexual assault, when you look at the level of rape in schools, which is very scary, when you look at them trying to work out who they are in terms of they think they should be thin by the age of 6, Instagram makes them hate their body. You know, all this stuff is going on, so their equity is getting lower and lower and lower all the time. So by the time they actually get to 16, 17, they're already feeling less than, not good enough. And then that transfers into the world of work. Then we see equity issues in work. So we don't get paid the same. We can't go for the same opportunities because we haven't got decent childcare. We haven't got flexible working. So all of that stuff then plays into that again. So we still got pretty low stats in terms of women being around the top table in most organisations across all sectors. So if you can't see it, you don't believe it's possible, do you? So we've got the same issues going on across everywhere.
And in terms of the weapons, if that's the right word, you can deploy, I mean, education clearly is one of the main ones. But I guess the problem then when you're fighting things like social media and all the things that go on in that respect, it's very difficult to sort of stem the tide, if you like.
Well, yeah, just can't put it back in the box, can we? So what we've got to do is empower girls. We've got to empower them. We've got to, sort of educate them and show them that what a lot of the stuff they're looking at is fake, that they're worth more than that they are enough as they are. We have to put real role models in front of them, which is what we do. It's really important that they see real women with real jobs, having real success, that can guide them and support them along that journey and inspire them to want to go on that journey in the first place. So it's education and it's inspiration, and we need to start as young as possible, and we need to invest in them and show them a different way.
Jane, thank you very much indeed for bringing us that message on this day, but of course every day as well. Thank you very much indeed for your time. Thank you.